Welcome to today's episode of Money Mindset with Sam in Her Successful Shoes. I'm Sam and I am the host for this podcast. Today, we would be covering a topic which is something I'm very passionate about and very close to my heart, which is understanding your money personality. I had often wondered that why I behave in a certain way to money and why certain situations with money always keep happening in my life. And when I found out what my money personality is, I had this big aha moment uh, where I was like, oh, now everything makes sense in my life. If you have not already done so, my free money personality quiz is there in the show notes. So put a stop to this episode now, take the money personality quiz. It's totally free, and then come back and listen to this episode. It will make a lot more sense to you once you have done that. And you'll also hopefully have the same aha moment which I had when I took the money personality quiz myself. Do drop me a note. My email address is there in the show notes to tell me what your money personality was and what did you think about it? Uh, what were your feelings? And did your financial behavior or a relationship with money made sense? I love hearing back from people after they do that course. So, as I mentioned earlier, that today we'll be talking about what is your money personality. We will explore in this podcast how your money personality impacts your relationship with money, how you interact with money, and how understanding it and working both with its light and shadow side can help you reach your financial goals and reach your full financial potential. Have you ever wondered why you can't seem to save money, or you are always trying to save money? And sometimes, even when we are good at budgeting, we never ever save money. Or why you're scared of taking financial risks, or you take too many financial risks, or why you are never able to ask your clients or your boss for a raise. The answer could lie in your money personality. And knowing and understanding your money personality is a game changer when it comes to reaching a financial potential, uh, achieving financial success, reaching your financial goals, and also improving your relationship with money generally. So, what is your money personality? So, your money personality refers to specific attitudes, uh, behaviors, and emotions you have around money. And we all have a money personality. It is shaped by various factors such as our upbringing, our culture, our life experience, even our own personality traits, the conscious and subconscious beliefs that we have seen, our family. And all this combines together to form your money personality. We all have one money personality, which is a most dominant money personality, and two other personalities, which are the ones which are not dominant, but they also have some influence on how how we relate to money and how we behave around money. So that is why you even though in total we have around eight money personalities, we everyone is different because you have your top money personality and then you have the other two money personalities which impact how you're behaving with money, and it all creates different combinations for people, and everyone ends up having a different relationship with money. And before we start getting more deeply into money personality, I wanted to speak a bit more about money. So money is like electricity, and it has a magnetic field that responds to a particular charge around it. And we are granted access to its current and flow through our conscious awareness and actions. And a lot of money mindset work is about teaching yourself on how to turn on that switch. And our unconscious relationship with money not only impacts the money we attract in our life, but also our business, financial net worth, and clients we attract. And that is why exploring our historical relationship with money, both in our societal past and over generations and our own personal experience, is essential to understanding and changing our relationship with it. And money personality, as I mentioned earlier, are based on these unconscious habits, thoughts, and beliefs that we have about money, and they directly impact our relationship with money. And learning to identify and work with your money personality is the key to transforming your relationship with money, your business, and yourself. In fact, one of the ways to create a financial successful business which works is to align it with our money personality. And that is one of the topics which I would be covering in the coming episodes. So look out for it. Our money personality is almost a pattern of power within us that contains a complete set of stories, beliefs, motivations, fears, courage, and gives us direction while making choices relating to money. For example, if your primary money personality is ruler, then you're going to have certain thoughts, perspectives, strengths, and challenges or shadow side, as I say, which are different from people who have other money personality as a primary money personality. Similarly, if you are a uniter, your money personality would be very different from a ruler. You both will have different strength, different challenges, and different inner motivations. Here, one thing I'm going to say: no money personality is perfect, or no money personality is bad. It's not as if certain money personalities are going to have more money. All the money personalities have the potential by working with their specific strengths and working with their shadow sides or challenges to reach their highest financial potential. That is why it is very important to know your money personality to improve your relationship with money, uh, so you can work with both your strengths and challenges. And because money personalities are different, they have different strengths and challenges. That is why, let's say, a ruler's relationship with money is going to look very different from uniters, and a uniter's money relationship will look very different from a visionary or a saver's. And your money personality will help you understand your patterns and behaviors, and they will also show you how you can change your unconscious behaviors around money. And here, you would once you know your money personality, you will realize how every financial opportunity that comes into your world is being filtered or seen through lens of your money personality. And opportunities are around you all the time, but how you energize these opportunities comes through the perspective of your main money personality and also the two supporting money personalities. For example, a superstar and a ruler can have same business opportunity in front of them, but each is going to create something different out of that opportunity because each sees that opportunity very different due to the personality of their money personality. uh, you can make powerful shifts in your business. And if you are working for someone else and are an employee, then in your career, in your life, and make these shifts actually quite easily when you know what your money personality is, what the strengths are, what are the challenges you have to work on. And knowing your money personality will give you a tool to help you make big shifts in your life and in your business. And this will help you eliminate a lot of issues relating to money and create understanding and connections in your personal relationship and help you move forward freely with creating and keeping more money. So, what are the money personalities? There are actually 8 money personality, and there's one magical money personality, which is the ninth money personality. And I'm going to call them out here. The first is a saver or an inner banker. The second money personality is a visionary or an inner idealist. The third money personality is a superstar or an inner big shot. The fourth money personality is a uniter or an inner relationship creator. The fifth money personality is a iconoclast or an inner rebel without a cause. The sixth is a carer or what I called an inner sponsor. Seventh is a sensualist, or what I say, an inner hedonist. And eighth is a ruler, or the inner empire builders. We all have one of these 8 money personalities, or sacred abundance archetypes, as I call them. And you can find out which you have by taking the quiz, which I mentioned earlier. And each of these money personalities has its own unique characteristics, their own money contract with the universe, their own money destiny, their own strengths, their own gifts, their own empowering works and challenges. They also have their own specific path for creating their own money alignment and empowering money mindset. And we also have a ninth money personality, which is what I called a sacred destiny abundance super archetype, which is a magician, which is the inner reality generator. The magician is our highest potential or our highest self. A magician lives in all of us. All money personalities can become a magician when they are harnessing our strengths and they are working with the shadow side of their archetype. I'll run through each money personality now and to tell you exactly what each money personality is. And let me know which one you fall under. The first is a saver or an inner banker. They are the bankers, the money conscious savers, uh, often penny pinching bargain hunters who often get stuck in analysis paralysis and perfectionism. They This is your friend who would go to 3 shops before going to a movie to find out the best deal for the popcorn and coffee. And we'll go for the one where she will save 25 cent or 50 cent, or not because she wants to save that money, but because that's what her money personality is. She's always going to go for the best deal. And regardless of the amount she's saving, what matters is she's getting a good deal and she's saving something. The tarot archetype for this money personality is King of Pentacles. The king has innate ability to create material wealth and financial abundance, and better yet, he can sustain his wealth over time through self discipline, control, and leadership. So, all the money personalities which I have in my system, they are all aligned with her tarot archetype. And the tarot archetype has the energy of this money personality. So I'll mention this for all the money personalities. There are two different systems of money personalities which are there. One of them is from Kendall Summerhawk, who is one of my mentors, and the other is by this lady called Deborah, whose name I can't remember, but I'll mention that in one of my other podcasts. So the different systems of money personalities which are around. I have read different books. I have trained with Kendall, and I have created my own hybrid system after working with them all. So you may see some similarity in my work with them, but also some differences if you have worked with any of them or are aware or know about their works. So after Saver, we have the visionary, the inner idealist. So these are the idea generators, dreamers of possibilities, sometimes woohoo hippies who get stuck in a follow through stage and struggle to make money out of any of their million ideas. For them, the money itself is not a goal. Uh, what money can achieve is goals. And the visionaries, for them, when I speak about a goal, it's always about changing the world, making the world a better place. So, a lot of people who are philanthropists, who contribute to charities, or who run a charity, or who run an NGO, they fall under this. They're the people who want money not because they want to live a good lifestyle, but because they want to create hospitals in Africa. They want to save the world, to save the climate. There's always a higher calling. They almost have a love and hate relationship with money. They don't. They almost feel sometimes that money is a cause of some evil in the world, but they know that it's a necessary tool to bring change in the world. The tarot archetype for this is Page of Cups. The Page of Cups asks you to embrace your inner child and believe that anything is possible. The third money personality is the superstar or the inner big shot. So these are basically the fabulous stars, impeccable tastemakers who love the spotlight and be being center of attention, but they sometimes live beyond their means on luxury goods, travel, and VIP experiences. With superstars, what I have often found is this that uh, they use money, and by when I say money, I mean the things which money can buy, to almost stand out in the crowd. This often, at times, a lack of self esteem, and they feel they need money or what money can buy to help them stand out because something they feel something is missing in them as such. They're almost filling a void by using money and what money can buy. This is your friend who would often, uh, she'll buy the latest design of branding bag and she would be talking about it everywhere in social media, or she'll be traveling business class and going to a five-star holiday and tracking all of it on social media. Again, they are doing it not because they want to show off as such, but that's their way of standing out. And they often also tend to be very generous. A superstar is often the person who will go to a bar and say the next round's on me for everyone in the bar, even though I may not know them. Their tarot archetype is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a positive encouragement to believe in who you are and in your accomplishments, so far knowing that you are worthy of admiration. The fourth money personality is the uniter or the inner relationship creator. They are the relationship builders, sometimes counselors and cheerleaders, problem savers uh, who give away their ideas and advice freely, but they struggle to charge anyone because everyone they meet becomes their best friend. So, this is the person who would be working for the same employer for 20 years but never ask for a raise, uh, or a a business service provider or a product business owner who has not increased their prices in last 5 or 10 years. They would be mortified at the idea of raising prices for their long-standing clients. They will always uh, prioritize building relationships and maintaining relationships over money. Their tarot archetype is Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card of celebration, friendship, sisterhood, and creative celebration. The fifth money personality is iconoclast, or an inner rebel with a cause. They are the rule breakers and underdog champions who hate being told what to do and often remake entire industries with their bold and courageous ideas. But sometimes they burn down their business or their financial success in the process, even when it's working. They also often like to have the risk element attached when they are earning money. So, a lot of stockbrokers, a lot of gamblers, they fall under this categories. In a lot of businessmen also, for example, Elon Musk being a perfect example, he often tries to change whatever he's working on totally, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But what's very more important for him is to shake the industry, whatever he's doing, and create new rules rather than live by old rules. Their tarot archetype is Knight of Swords. As with all knights in the tarot deck, the Knight of Swords is a man or a woman on a mission. And once he has his mind set on something, nothing is stopping him or her. The sixth money personality is a carer or the inner sponsor. They are the kind hearted, gentle, and wise soul. They're always thinking about serving others and solving other people's money problems. They often over deliver with clients, even when it causes them grief and resentment. They are the people who will always prioritize spending money on others over them. So, for example, they will always be spending money on their family, on their friends, and they almost feel guilty spending money on themselves. uh, that's the challenge for them to know that they are also worthy of being spending money and enjoying life. Their tarot archetype is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the nurturing mother of the material world. A lot of mothers fall under this category, I've noticed, and they would always be prioritizing spending money on their over their family, and would go and get, for example, in Christmas, gifts for everyone, but feel guilty even when they're spending a small amount on themselves. The seventh money personality is a sensualist or inner hedonist. They are the go with the flow dreamers and luxury lovers. They inspire others to live in the moment and give themselves permission to enjoy finer things in life. But they often ignore small details like money or retirement, savings, or paying taxes on time. For sensualist, the motivation is to enjoy life. Spending money makes, or the experiences which money can buy, make them feel good. A big difference between sensualist and superstars is superstars are doing that to get attention. They are doing it to be a center of attention. That's why they want to spend money and get good things which money can get. But the sensualist is only doing this to make themselves feel good. They they may never talk about the fact that I'm going on a luxury holiday or I'm flying business class, but they will always do it because it makes them feel good about themselves. Uh, Their tarot archetype is Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is an invitation to splurge, indulge, and enjoy life's pleasures. The eighth money personality is the ruler or the inner empire builder. They are the boss, as the name suggests. They are the visionary empire builders. They're often workaholics. They have big plans, but they think they can do it all. And sometimes they get burned out trying to do a lot. They often appear as being obsessed with their careers, their business, or with money. But with them, it's not about money. It's about building an empire, leaving a legacy. So if you give a ruler £1 million, they will actually be very unhappy if they win £1 million lottery because they'll be like, where's my empire? They just don't want the money. They want to build an empire, build a legacy, and get the money in the process. So both the money and the that legacy and that empire is important to them. Their tarot archetype is Queen of Wands. Um, the Queen of Wands sees through the creative visions and life's purposes, even in the face of adversity and challenge. So these are the 8 money personalities. Uh, as I said, all of us have one of these money personalities as a most dominant money personality, and 2 other money personalities, which are subsidiary money personality. If you take the quiz, which the link is there in the show notes, it will tell you both your main money personality and your subsidiary money personalities. So do take that quiz if you have not taken that yet. The ninth money personality, or the special money personality, which all these money personalities can become, is the magician, or a inner reality generator. So a magician is our higher self, or our inner wisdom at its purest. It can a magician can use a new and ever-changing sets of dynamics, both in material and spirit worlds, and magician knows how to change and manifest their own financial reality. So at our best, when all money personalities can claim their power, work with their strengths, work with their shadow side, all of them can become magicians. So the aim is for all of us to become the magician while being who we are, by accepting our strengths and working with our shadow side and reaching our highest financial potential. The tarot archetype for magicians is the magician. The magician card is numbered 1. It's a card of new beginnings and opportunities. As a master manifester, the magician brings you the tools and resources and energy you need to make your dreams come true. So these are the money personalities. And how does knowing your money personality or your sacred abundance archetype impacts your money, your business, your career, and life? So once you understand your money personality, you know how you are subconsciously repelling money. You know how you can increase your income by removing money blocks while still being true to yourself, by creating a business model that works for you and is aligned to your higher self, by creating a social media and marketing plan aligned to your special strengths. You can identify and attract ideal clients who are aligned to your money personality, so you find it easy to work with them. You can take your income to new level. You can break invisible glass ceiling, which is keeping you from achieving success. You can get that feeling that you always have more than enough. Get rid of that scarcity feeling. Always charging your worth in your business and employment if you're employed. Knowing that you don't have to work harder to make more and progress in your business. Knowing that making more money will help you live life which is your best life and become your best self. Becoming aligned with your spouse and partners about money, investing in ways to help your business or career flourish, and healing your relationship with money and not using it as a way to feel safe and in control, but just dealing with it as one of the other relationships. Here, I would like to mention one more thing, which I would be covering in one of the upcoming episodes of my podcast, which is how your money personality impacts your relationship with your partners, with your spouse, with your business partner. So now imagine if you fall under the category uh, of a superstar or a hedonist, and your partner is a saver. Think of all the discussions you'll have about the money. A saver, an essentialist, and a superstar uh, together in a money personality. The saver will try to save everything. The superstar would be trying to spend on everything because that's what their nature is. And you can imagine that must be leading to some interesting discussions in the relationship. But if you both understand your money personality and know where the other person is coming, You can reach a compromise and see where the other person is coming and find a way to work together. So that is why it's very important for your partner, you to know your partner's money personality also, whether it's in a romantic way or in a business uh, relationship. So you can find the common way to deal with money. Uh, I was reading somewhere that most of the divorces are actually caused because people can't agree on how to spend money, or so definitely something to encourage a partner to do, to take the quiz to find out what their money personality is, so you know how they how you relate to money and how your partner relates to money, and you can find a common ground. uh, I would be covering this in one of the coming episodes of my podcast, so look out for that. But meanwhile, do find your partner and your money personality. Some other ways your money personality can also infect you is your spending habits, uh, your saving and investing, your financial anxiety and stress, and basically everything that you do with your money is influenced by your money personality. This brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you so much for listening to this episode about money personalities and how they influence you. Do take the quiz if you have not taken that yet. If you want to work more on your money personality and work with me on your money mindset, on your money personality, do drop me a note on the email address which I provided, and we can work together. In the next episode, we will be covering something very, very interesting and something very important, which is very close to me, my heart, which is how you can break free from your limiting beliefs about money. So do look out for that. As I've said, I would be putting out daily episodes of the podcast. So do subscribe to the uh, podcast by using the link below so you can know when the new episode has come. Do also tell me if there's a specific topic relating to money mindset or money manifestation that you would like me to cover. You can use the form below in the show notes to send me the what topics you would like me to cover, because that would really help me to understand what will be most helpful for you. Have a great day. Until tomorrow, this is Sam from In Her Successful Shoes.